Ever pondered the question how many dimensions exist in the universe? If so, you're not alone. The concept of dimensions is a fascinating yet complex one. Simply put, a dimension is the minimum number of coordinates needed to specify a point within it. In classical physics, we're accustomed to three spatial dimensions: length, breadth, and height, along with the dimension of time. That makes 4 dimensions we deal with in our day-to-day lives. But did you know theories like string theory and M theory suggest there might be up to 11 dimensions? Embark on a journey from the 0th dimension to the 11th dimension. Let's begin with the 0th dimension, a simple point. It has no length, no breadth, no height. It's the simplest form of existence we can conceive. Then we move to the 1st dimension. Picture a straight line, an elongated point extending in one direction. It only has one dimension, its length. This line is a boundary, a path, a connection between two zero-dimensional points. Next, we venture into the 2nd dimension. Imagine flat shapes like a square or a triangle. They have length and breadth but no height. They exist on a plane, a flat surface extending infinitely in all directions. Now let's leap to the 3rd dimension, where solid objects with volume reside. Here we need 3 coordinates to represent objects: length, breadth, and height. It's the world as we know it, where everything from a grain of sand to the tallest skyscraper exists. Then we reach the 4th dimension. In our daily lives we perceive this as time. But from a geometric perspective, it's a hypercube or a tesseract. This is where it starts getting tricky for our 3-dimensional brains. A hypercube is to a cube what a cube is to a square, a 4-dimensional analog of the cube. Now imagine if we could manipulate the 4th dimension as easily as the other 3. Moving freely in time, a being in the 5th dimension could be in multiple places at once, doing different tasks, living different lives simultaneously. Moving up, a 6th-dimensional being possesses all the abilities of a 5th-dimensional being, but with added capabilities. Yet it's bound by one condition: all parallel universes it can access must have the same beginning, the Big Bang. As we ascend, dimensions become less tangible and more conceptual, with beings in higher dimensions possessing abilities beyond our comprehension. Venture into the realm of the 5th to 11th dimensions, where reality as we know it takes a back seat. In this realm, our usual perception of time and space is challenged, and we're invited to imagine possibilities beyond our everyday experiences. Imagine the 5th dimension, where beings have powers that seem straight out of a science fiction novel. They have the ability to control time in different ways. Want to be in 2 places at once? No problem. They can be present at different locations simultaneously. Imagine having multiple hobbies, multiple jobs, and being able to manage them all at the same time. That's the life of a being in the 5th dimension. Now, let's move a step further into the 6th dimension. Here, beings have all the powers of the 5th dimension, but with an added twist. All parallel universes in this dimension have the same beginning, the Big Bang, so they can traverse different timelines, but all those timelines share a common origin. As we venture further into the 7th dimension and beyond, things get even more elusive and mysterious. In these higher dimensions, possibilities expand exponentially, and the rules of the universe as we understand them continue to evolve in ways that seem almost fantastical. By the time we reach the 11th dimension, the highest dimension according to M theory, we are in a realm where all possible universes exist, each with its own laws of physics. Here, universes are as plentiful as the possibilities, with every possible version of reality existing side by side. These higher dimensions, though mind-boggling, offer a fascinating perspective on the universe and our place in it. So, even though we can't perceive these dimensions with our physical senses, they remind us of the limitless potential that the universe holds. Ever wondered why we can't perceive these higher dimensions? The answer lies within our own limitations. You see, our brain and senses are designed to interact with a 3-dimensional world, making it challenging to comprehend the reality beyond these familiar dimensions. Furthermore, some theories suggest that extra dimensions may be curled up at such minuscule scales that they're beyond our perception. The universe, it seems, still holds many secrets, with dimensions being one of its most intriguing mysteries.